Welcome to our guide on the top 25 must-visit tourist places in Budapest. I'm so excited to be sharing this amazing city with you. Budapest is a city of two halves, Buda and Pest, divided by the majestic Danube River. With its stunning architecture, rich history and vibrant culture, Budapest is a feast for the senses. Whether you're a history buff, a foodie, or just looking to explore, Budapest has something for everyone. So, pack your bags and let's hit the streets of this captivating European gem. Our Budapest adventure begins with the crown jewel of the city, Buda Castle. This sprawling complex, perched atop Castle Hill, offers breathtaking panoramic views of Budapest. Imagine yourself strolling through the cobblestone streets past centuries-old buildings painted in pastel hues. Be sure to visit the Royal Palace, now home to the Hungarian National Gallery, and the Budapest History Museum. As you wander the grounds, envision the kings and queens who once graced these halls. Next, we cross the iconic chain bridge connecting Buda and Pest to marvel at the grandeur of the Hungarian Parliament building. This neo-Gothic masterpiece, standing proud on the banks of the Danube, is a symbol of Hungary's national pride. Take a moment to appreciate the intricate details of the facade, adorned with statues of Hungarian rulers and allegorical figures. I highly recommend taking a guided tour to delve deeper into the building's history and admire its opulent interior, including the Holy Crown of Hungary. After a day of sightseeing, it's time to unwind at the Széchenyi Thermal Baths, one of Budapest's most famous attractions. This grand spa complex with its neo-Baroque architecture offers a truly rejuvenating experience. Imagine yourself soaking in the warm, mineral-rich waters, surrounded by locals and tourists alike. Whether you prefer the indoor or outdoor pools, the saunas, or a relaxing massage, Széchenyi Thermal Baths is the perfect place to pamper yourself. Chapter 4: Hungarian National Museum Journey Through Time. To delve deeper into Hungary's rich history and culture, a visit to the Hungarian National Museum is a must. This impressive museum houses a vast collection of artifacts from prehistoric times to the present day. Explore exhibits showcasing Hungary's tumultuous past, from the Magyar conquest to the Ottoman occupation and the Habsburg rule. Be sure to check out the crown jewels and the coronation mantle, symbols of Hungarian sovereignty. Chapter 5: Fisherman's Bastion, Fairy Tale Views. Let's head back to Buda and visit the Fisherman's Bastion, a fairy tale-like structure offering breathtaking panoramic views of the city. This neo-Romanesque terrace, with its 7 towers representing the 7 Magyar tribes who founded Hungary, is a popular spot for photography enthusiasts. Take a leisurely stroll along the ramparts, soak in the magnificent views of the Parliament building, Matthias Church, and the Danube River. Chapter 6: Chain Bridge, a walk through history. No trip to Budapest would be complete without a leisurely walk across the iconic chain bridge. This suspension bridge, the first permanent bridge connecting Buda and Pest, is a symbol of the city's unity. As you stroll across the bridge, take in the stunning views of the Danube River, the Parliament building, and Buda Castle. In the evening, the bridge is beautifully illuminated, creating a magical ambience. For a taste of local life and a chance to sample traditional Hungarian cuisine, head to the Great Market Hall. This bustling market, housed in a grand 19th century building, is a feast for the senses. Wander through the stalls overflowing with fresh produce, meats, cheeses and spices. Be sure to try some Hungarian specialties like langos, which is fried dough, katoszkalaks, also known as chimney cake, and of course paprika. Experience the magic of Hungarian opera at the Hungarian State Opera House. This magnificent neo-Renaissance building, one of the most beautiful opera houses in Europe, hosts world-class performances. Even if you don't have time for a full opera, I highly recommend taking a guided tour to admire the opulent interior, including the grand staircase, the auditorium, and the royal box. Our journey takes us to Heroes Square, one of Budapest's most iconic landmarks. This grand square, flanked by the Museum of Fine Arts and the Kunsthalle, features statues of the 7 chieftains of the Magyars and other notable figures from Hungarian history. Take a moment to reflect on the nation's past and admire the architectural grandeur of the surrounding buildings. Step inside the awe-inspiring St. Stephen's Basilica, one of the most important religious buildings in Hungary. This neoclassical basilica, named after the first king of Hungary, houses the mummified right hand of St. Stephen, considered a sacred relic. Take a moment to admire the intricate mosaics, the stained glass windows, and the impressive dome, which offers panoramic views of the city. Stroll down Andrássy Avenue, Budapest's Grand Boulevard, often referred to as the Champs-Élysées of Budapest. This elegant avenue, lined with stately mansions, luxury boutiques, cafes and theatres, is a great place for people watching and soaking up the city's sophisticated atmosphere. Be sure to check out the Hungarian State Opera House, the House of Terror Museum and the Terror Haza. Escape the hustle and bustle of the city with a visit to Margaret Island, a tranquil oasis in the middle of the Danube River. This green island, accessible by bridge from both Buda and Pest, offers a variety of attractions, including a Japanese garden, a musical fountain, a medieval water tower, and the ruins of a Dominican convent. Rent a bike, have a picnic, or simply relax and enjoy the peaceful ambience. Visit the Statue of Liberty, a smaller replica of the iconic statue in New York City, perched atop Gellert Hill. This statue, erected in 1947 to commemorate the Soviet liberation of Hungary from Nazi occupation, offers breathtaking panoramic views of the city. Take a leisurely walk up the hill, enjoy the views, and learn about the statue's history and symbolism. Experience the vibrant Hungarian theatre scene at the National Theatre. This modern theatre, located on the banks of the Danube River, hosts a variety of performances from classic plays to contemporary dance productions. Even if you don't have time for a show, I recommend taking a guided tour to admire the building's architecture and learn about its history. Step back in time at the New York Cafe, one of the most beautiful cafes in the world. This opulent cafe, housed in the former New York Life Insurance Company building, is a masterpiece of Art Nouveau architecture. Indulge in a cup of coffee and a slice of cake while admiring the ornate interior, including the frescoes, the chandeliers, and the marble columns. For a spot of shopping, head to Váci Street, Budapest's most famous pedestrian street. This bustling street, lined with shops, boutiques, restaurants, and cafes, offers a wide range of goods from souvenirs to designer clothing. Be sure to bargain for the best prices and sample some traditional Hungarian pastries at one of the many cafes. Visit the Dohány Street Synagogue, the largest synagogue in Europe and a poignant reminder of Budapest's Jewish heritage. This magnificent Moorish revival synagogue, built in the 19th century, can accommodate over 3,000 worshippers. Take a guided tour to learn about the synagogue's history, admire the intricate interior, and pay your respects at the Jewish cemetery and the Raoul Wallenberg Memorial Park. Book lovers will appreciate a visit to the Sabo Ervin Library, the central library of the Budapest Metropolitan Library System. This grand library, housed in a former palace, boasts a vast collection of books, manuscripts, and periodicals. Take a moment to admire the beautiful interior, including the grand staircase, the reading rooms, and the ornate ceilings. Step into a fairy tale at Vajdahunyad Castle, a romantic castle located in City Park. This eclectic castle, built in 1896 for the Millennium Exhibition, features architectural elements from different historical periods of Hungarian architecture. Take a leisurely stroll around the castle grounds, admire the lake, and enjoy the peaceful ambience. If you're visiting Budapest in September, don't miss the Budapest Wine Festival, held annually at Buda Castle. This popular festival is a celebration of Hungarian wine, with over 200 wineries from across the country showcasing their best vintages. Sample a variety of wines, enjoy live music, and soak up the festive atmosphere. Pay your respects at the Shoes on the Danube bank, a poignant memorial to the victims of the Holocaust. This haunting memorial, consisting of 60 pairs of iron shoes lined up on the Danube promenade, represents the shoes that were ordered to be removed from victims before they were shot into the river by members of the Arrow Cross Party. Take a moment of silence to remember those who lost their lives during this tragic period. Admire the architectural grandeur of Eötvös-Loránd University, one of the oldest and most prestigious universities in Hungary. This historic university, founded in 1635, has produced numerous Nobel laureates and influential figures. Take a stroll through the campus, admire the historic buildings, and soak up the academic atmosphere. Escape the city bustle and immerse yourself in the tranquility of the Budapest Botanical Garden. This expansive garden, established in 1846, is home to over 12,000 plant species from around the world. Wander through the themed gardens, including the Japanese garden, the rock garden, and the palm house, and enjoy the beauty and diversity of the plant kingdom. Experience Budapest's unique nightlife scene at one of its famous ruined bars. These eclectic bars, housed in abandoned buildings and courtyards, offer a bohemian atmosphere and cheap drinks. Check out Simpla Kert, the original ruin bar, or explore other popular spots like Instant and Fogus Has. Our Budapest adventure concludes with a visit to the hospital in the Rock, a fascinating and somewhat eerie museum, located in a network of caves beneath Buda Castle. This former secret hospital and nuclear bunker, used during World War II and the 1956 Hungarian Revolution, offers a glimpse into a hidden chapter of Budapest's history. Take a guided tour to learn about the hospital's role during these turbulent times and see the preserved medical equipment and artifacts. Thanks for joining me on this whirlwind tour of Budapest's top tourist spots. From the grandeur of Buda Castle to the tranquility of Margaret Island and the poignant history of the shoes on the Danube bank, Budapest offers a captivating blend of culture, history and charm. I hope this video has inspired you to experience the magic of Budapest for yourself. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. See you in the next adventure.